Hello. We are live and in living color. Welcome to another fantastic episode of This Week in Reselling. Where we interview special guests each and every week from different walks of life in the reselling world. Here we will discuss the highs and lows of reselling and dive into great conversation. We are positive that you're going to hear something that is going to help you become a better reseller. I'm your host, Brittany.
Good job, Brittany.
Yay.
All right, so hello everyone. I'm your host Ray, and I'm here with Brittany. Brittany, if you don't know who Brittany is my wife.
Hello.
She is the behind the scenes of everything going on with the Nashville Flippers. So thank you all for coming on. I know that we've taken a little bit of a hiatus with all the interviews just because September is the busiest month out of the year for Brittany and I. And we're going to be taking a vacation here at the end of the month. So
Yeah,
I asked Brittany to come on.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
So Brittany, for the people
Hello.
that may not know you, give them a brief little tidbit about yourself, introduction.
Well, this is my husband, Ray. You get to see him often. Usually during this time on a Sunday night, I'm playing Animal Crossing with Mateo. Do you know
what that is? Can you explain to the people what that is?
I mean, I just think everybody knows.
No.
It's just on the Switch. It's a game, and you have islands and little animals, and I'm sure that a lot of people know. But anyways, that's what I've been doing since 2020. I put in a lot of hours on that game, right, Ray?
A lot of hours.
Like, I don't even know, like days. So that's what I'm doing when I'm not here or in this room. About myself, what can I say? Me and Ray, we've been married for, how many years will it be, honey?
It'll be 12.
It'll be 12.
Mm-hmm.
12 years coming up at the end of this month. I work retail currently. I also enjoy writing books, children's books. One day, hopefully, I'll get to share some of those with you guys. Yeah. I like to have fun. I like to karaoke. I like being with my family. So, yeah.
All right. So, guys, if you give me a thumbs up if you can hear us okay. I know that the microphone's a little far from us, but feel free to ask Brittany any kind of questions. We're all going to go through our normal spiel. We do have a overrated, underrated, but we don't have a Dustin's tip of the week because, of course, Dustin isn't here. Mm-hmm. Or we don't have a skip or flip because Brittany would cheat and know exactly what we're looking at.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So let's say hi to some people in the chat. Huh, Britt? All right. We have Phil 5 Dimes is in the building. Good to see you. We have Kristen a Rural Squirrel. She says, what? And then we have Angie Resells. She is so much better than Ray.
Better. Thank you. Just kidding.
Easy there.
I'm just kidding.
Let's see here. I think I'm going to skip something. Kind of hard to hear. That's what I thought. Okay. Let me turn up the gain a little bit. Give me a thumbs up if that's a little better. And I know I'm talking louder, but give me a thumbs up if that's a little better. So, yeah, I turned it way up. Let me know. That should be better. Let me know. Let me know if that's
I'll try to
better.
talk louder too.
Yeah, Animal Crossing.
Hello.
For the win.
Hello.
Hi, Lori. Thank you so much for being here. Happy picker. And we have Ken SSK Promo says, woohoo, Mrs. Nashville Brittany. Say hello, Brittany.
Hello.
Brittany, does it ever get under your skin when people misspell your name?
No.
No?
Not anymore.
Because there's so many different
There's a lot of ways to spell Brittany. And when I was younger, it did. Well, only because I knew a girl and her name was Brittany. And it was spelled like the T-T-A-N-Y. And she made it very clear because we were friends. Like, she's Brittany and I was Brittany. But, I mean, that was in middle school. So I'm good now.
Let's see here. Angie says, we're not dumb. We know Animal Crossing. I don't know. I don't know. You know?
Thank you.
You're so out of your league. I know, right? I am.
That's terrible.
Let's see here. Let's see what else. And Lilac, good to see you. Meg, glad you're here. I'm a Resell It. Good to see you guys. Let's see here. She's a writer. Nice. Yes. Brittany is a great writer. We have the disgruntled octopus. Morning humans. How are y'all? Do you know about the disgruntled octopus, Brittany?
No. It sounds like a children's book, though.
Yes. Would you write a children's book about a disgruntled octopus? I like that. We have Jill's in the building. Good to see you. Let's see. I thought it was recorded. No, we're live. We're live and in living color, right, Britt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we are here, live. Thumbs up. What up, everyone? Vintage Sports Flips, good to see you. Let's see here. You've blown me away with the Octolier. So much volume. Is it too loud now? Let me know. Let me know if it's too loud now. Just want to make sure we get the volume under control. So, full-time writer, or is that just a side gig? You want to tell them, Britt?
The goal is to be a full-time writer. It's a side thing currently because I need to look into the publishing situation. I've researched that so many times, and you can self-publish, and I know you can, but I don't want to just have a book that I self-publish and it just sits on the shelf. I'm very passionate, and you go in bookstores and it's like, oh, I want my book on the shelf, and it's a lot of moving pieces with that. So if you know, if you have any publishing advice, any of you guys, or know anybody, please share that with me, because that's kind of where I'm at.
You want to tell them a little bit what your books are about? Or do you want to just keep that on the
No,
low?
not yet.
Okay. All right. Just.
But they're fun. They're
very fun. They are very fun. Volume is good. Thank you so much. Oh, let's see here. No, it's good. Okay. Thank you, however. Not too loud. Okay. Let's see here. I always wanted to write a children's book. Well, Kristen, you can do it.
You should.
You should. It's perfect. All good. I've turned it down the volume on my end, coming through loud and clear. Thank you guys so much. So, and again, guys, if you have any questions for Brittany, make sure to ask them. I know this is a little different. Now, Brittany and I have been married for almost 12 years. We dated for 4 years before we got married. Mm-hmm. So it's like we've been married for a long time. And let's talk about a little bit about reselling.
Okay.
So, like, let's start from the beginning. Starting off reselling on eBay. Like, what was that aspect? What was that thought process for you? Because at the time we were married. So you saw that, like, I could buy something that was undervalued and then resell it on the internet. Mm-hmm. Was that, like, a little mind-blowing to you? Probably not, because, you have retail experience. But tell me that backstory or whatever, your thought process.
I remember we were at your parents' house.
Uh-huh.
We were having dinner, and because we do dinners every Sunday, family dinners. And Ray was talking to his mom and dad, and Dustin and Bianca and Anna, we're all into him. We're all there at that time, and I remember you saying I went to this store, and there's this bin, and I found some stuff, and you can resell it for this, and everyone was like, huh, what are you talking about? And I remember, of course, Dustin and Tim were interested more, because, at that time. And I really didn't think too much about it. I was like, you like to shop and collect things, because he always has, as you can tell, shoes and hats, and so I was just like, oh, he's just going to buy more stuff and collect things. I'm like, that's cool. And didn't really register to me what you were actually going to be doing with it.
Okay. So then from
that point, and then when I saw there's like a system and this was like a platform and a real thing, I was like, okay, this is cool. So.
And then what about after that, then starting the YouTube channel? Like, what'd you think about me wanting to start a YouTube channel?
That was funny because just when he first started the channel,
it was rough.
It was just listening to him talk in the camera, and you used to say like a whole lot.
I still do. I say so a lot.
So, right well, now. I mean, it was just funny, and I would sit in the other room while he would.
She does films. That now. Like if I'm doing a TikTok and I mess up, I'll go and Brittany
I'll just make fun of him.
She just starts laughing at me.
He'll be like, "Hi, I'm Ray," and I'll be like, "Guess what, guys?" I'll be like, "Guess what, Ray?" And he's like, "Shut up." So that's fun. It's just fun.
But then starting the YouTube channel.
Yes. So what are we talking about?
Just like your thoughts of like
Oh,
starting the.
I mean, I just
reselling
thought it
YouTube
was
channel.
fun and you were enjoying it. So I'm like, okay, do you? You know, I didn't think about the subscribers and everything that goes into it.
Or the time.
Or the time. Oh, the time. And the editing. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, come play with me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I still do that
Hey,
now.
buddy. And
Hey,
our
Tate.
dog.
Hey, Dave.
He says hair.
He needs a haircut so bad, guys.
Yeah,
he's
getting a
going on
haircut
Tuesday. Yeah,
So-
he can barely see right now.
Sorry,
So,
Bubba. You okay?
oh. But, yeah, so.
All right. Let's see if some people have some questions. Can I help you, sir? You want to give me a kiss?
JJ.
All right. Let's see. All good. Okay. We've seen that, sir. Come here. I know you want attention, but we're talking to the people on the internet right now. You need to find something to do. You need to chew on your bone or go play with your toys or do something. Okay, Bubba? All right. Let's see here. Sir, I'm sleepless in Seattle. Good. What? Time to sitting on the grab pot waiting on my dinner. What? Whoa, what's going on there, Grumpy? Seems like a lot. Let's see here. Hey, Ken. Good evening, everyone. Good. Laura Joy, 15. Good to see you. Glad that you can be here. Mateo, what's up, Bubba?
I got him, Ray.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I'm just going to hush. Honey, it's okay.
Let's see here.
It's okay.
Mrs. Octopus thinks I say word domination too much. Ooh, I like that. Gotta love the cringe doing TikToks. Yes, very. Mateo is so cute. Question. Great question. Question. Can we cut out the middleman and just get a show with Brittany and Dustin?
Oh, poor Dustin.
What would that show be like, Brittany?
I don't know, but we're really good at making fun of each other. We could do some good stand-up because I got some good
Making
material.
fun of me?
No, you make fun of me.
Oh, yeah.
So we could just do
like just keep making
like
fun
jokes,
of each other back
yeah.
and forth. But I'm saying like Ken wants a show without me and just you and Dustin on the show.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Or you and Bianca can have a show together.
We could. I actually had mentioned that Dustin's wife and me. I was like, why don't we do our own show? I don't know. We would discuss. We don't really have a lot of info. I guess we could talk about the struggles of being a reseller wife.
You want to go ahead and tell them about the struggles about being a reseller wife? I think that would be great for the people for them to know. What's the number one struggle? Just the stuff?
Well, now
everywhere?
I'm used to it, but it's bad. The garage. I cannot stand the garage. Guys, it's almost Christmas, and I need to get in there and get my holiday stuff out, right? Or not even that. I need to get in there and get my winter clothes because I flip closets, each season. And I don't even want to go in there. And then when I want to go, I'm like, hey, I need the garage door opener to get in the garage. He's like, no, you can't go in there. I'm like, and then if I buy something and want to put it in the garage, it's a problem. He's like, well, where are you going to put it? It doesn't matter where I put it. You have stuff like stacked to the ceiling, and I can have a space for my pillows and wreaths and unnecessary things. So
we just need to get a bigger. We need to get a designated.
So that's the one.
Thing.
That's one thing. The space.
Struggle. The space. Yes.
And
Don't forget yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Does your wife help with any shipping in other parts of the business? That's a great question.
I do.
Yes.
I do. Sunday nights, after the Whatnot shows, I am in there. I've actually come up with a better system.
Yes.
Because we used to just print the label, grab the item, and I click and he gets the stuff. Now we just get all the stuff, print all the labels, and lay it out, and then we just package.
Yeah, it is a better system, especially if you have two people. And I highly advise if you guys are doing Whatnot or anything, especially like if you're shipping more than 100 items, definitely have some sort of systems in play because you could be there all day. And I think we knock it out like in an hour, if not less.
Yeah, we get it done.
So we can ship out 100 items in an hour, less than an hour, which is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So, which I was doing it by myself, and then Brittany volunteered to help.
Which it's fun. I like it. And then we put on some music, and we'll just go.
And
we get to spend time together because he's always busy and doing something. So this is just another way for us to hang out.
So you talk about being busy, always busy and doing something, that might be like another reselling wife struggle.
Oh yeah.
Especially with me, because I do work a full-time job and then do the reselling. Basically full-time hours, but part-time.
Yeah.
So what is that like to you? Like the struggle being like the
He's
time?
just always on his phone. Like, and I know I'm not the only person that has this. Don't forget Mateo. That's cute. I mean, we're addicted to our phones anyways, so I'll have to be like, put your phone down, and sometimes I'll take his phone and hide it, but a lot of times it actually is work because you're editing a video or doing something that's relevant, but still it's just like, hello. And then when I get home from work, he'll be, he'll be like, hey, how's your day? Hi. And it's really quick, and I'll be like, honey, I want to talk to you. So, I mean, you do better with that. I just have
I'm
to
trying to do better with it.
I have to tell him, though, sometimes.
Yeah, I just have to be self-conscious of it, which I am self-conscious, and I do want to be better with that. Do you have a basement? We don't have a basement. We do have an office that we're using for our Whatnot studio. And so that's our Whatnot studio and our shipping and all that stuff, which is amazing. Because before we used to run the Whatnots out of here before we got the office, and it's been a godsend for sure. So super blessed to have that. So the worst part about being a reseller girlfriend is giving him a gift, and he is immediately pulls out of his phone for the sole comps. He used to hide it now. Now he's obviously looking to resell it. Ken, you cannot resell gifts, bro. You can't sell your gifts.
No, that's a big no.
Yeah, you can't sell your gifts. But I do, that is an issue that I do have, which I'm getting, if way better at that, if not completely
Well,
gone.
Ray's hard to buy gifts for anyways, because anything he wants is not really
obtainable.
Like, I'm not trying to spend that. Just to be honest, like for his birthday, his birthday was yesterday. If you didn't know, happy birthday. We went to dinner, had steak, and we had a good weekend. But so he wants the big Lego set from which one is it? The AT-AT.
Yeah.
It's what, $700?
It's $800.
$800.
That's what I want for my birthday.
So everything he wants is, I'm not paying for it. So now it's like, what do I even get you? I got him this.
I did get a Stanley Cup.
I got him a Stanley Cup. Because he bought a fake one from Aldi's. And I'm like, ugh. But anyways, so what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the gifts. So he's hard to buy gifts for. So
because anything that I really want, I can just go out and buy it myself.
Right.
And it's not like an issue. But yeah, don't resell your gifts, Ken. Date night packing. It's all the rage.
It is all the rage.
Yeah, it is fun.
Like, put some music on, like, get a snack, and just make it fun because you have to do it.
Yeah. One of my, I guess, would you call them, Britt? Like, the love languages is
quality
time. So that kind of fills my cup because we can talk and still do stuff. But, one of the issues that I do have is I like things done a certain way.
Yeah.
And then if I'm a very strict boss, wouldn't you say, Brittany?
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, he'll be like, what, he'll just lose it. Like, if sometimes I do make mistakes because I don't really understand. Like, some people he has multiple items and sometimes it gets lost in translation, and he'll just be like, what happened to this? Where'd you put it? You need to click back. I'm like, chill, bruh. Chill. It's like, I'm your only employee right now. So it's funny. I just yell at him back. It's fine.
Yeah, which you can, but I mean, I am
like, you better be nice to me.
Yeah,
because you need me.
I do need her. I do need her a lot. So, which, with that being said, Brittany, you said you were open to doing a Whatnot, selling stuff on Whatnot in the near future.
I want to try it. I just think it'd be fun.
But not necessarily like your stuff, but just being on
there.
Yeah. And then...
Because I don't have stuff.
Yeah. It literally happened Friday night. See? There. The date night. Buy better gifts. Oh. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Dill. Let's see here. What? That's a big birthday gift, Ray. The Lego thing? What's up, Junk Monkey? Good to see you. A Howdy. Stanley Cup. Did Ray with that
NHL champion? Oh.
Oh, that's funny. Not that Stanley Cup. That's Stanley Cup. Gifts from people who are professional shoppers. Go custom. Yes, that is good. That is a good way. Go like buy something that's custom. If you know, like
oh yeah, for sure, That is a good.
That is a good gift.
And it's thoughtful.
Yes, that's a.
I just have to do it in advance, and
that's the hard part. Sir, you need to settle down. Okay, Brittany. So we got to know you a little bit better, which Mateo's going crazy over here. So again, next week we'll be at the beach at this time. We're gonna be gone for a week, but we did film a pre-recorded podcast episode coming out same time next week. So you guys be looking forward to that because it's gonna be a really good episode with myself, Angie Resells, Paula Philly Flipper, and then Tim over the years. We're gonna talk about reselling, being a reseller, and being a content creator. So that's going to be a really good episode if you guys are interested in that. But Brittany, so we're going to do our first segment of the show. But before we do that, we do want to give a shout out to the sponsor of our show, and that's none other than our good friends over at My Reseller Genie. And if you could read that right there, Britt, the ad read.
Yeah. My Reseller Genie is the accounting and analytics solution for resellers. Add unlimited platforms to track all your inventory and sales in one location. Manage business expenses in real time, analyze your sales trends, and so much more. All the numbers in one place. Be ready for tax time. Grow your business.
There you go. My Reseller Genie, guys. And if you act now and use the code Nashville Flippers, you're going to receive 15% off your first month of My Reseller Genie. So, it is going to be a great episode.
Mateo.
Grab your ball. Get your ball.
I got it. I'll get it, honey.
All right. So, let's see here. She's a natural, Ray. She's going to be taking... She can take my job.
Woohoo! I'll do the ads. That's fine.
You'll do the ads. You'll do the ad reads. So, all right, Brittany. So,
okay.
Let's talk about overrated, underrated. Now, Brittany, every week, fun fact... Every week when I do come up with the overrated, underrateds, Brittany usually helps me a lot with that.
Yeah, they're fun.
So we talk about... Get your ball. We talk about that. So we're going to talk about overrated, underrated with you. Okay. So first one up, Britt, overrated, underrated, the Goodwill.
Like for reselling?
Or just in general. What do you think about the Goodwill, first of all?
Well, I'm going to be honest. I first, like a long time ago, I didn't like to go because...
Because of what?
I didn't want to dig through stuff. And I've worked retail my whole life, so I expect a presentation that is... Because I do visual merchandising at my job, so I have high expectations of the way things should look, regardless of if it's something to resell or not. So I just have a hard time in there, but I mean... I would say it's underrated because there is good stuff in there. But if you're like me and you're like, oh, it's dirty or this or that, then you're going to miss out on stuff. So underrated.
Underrated.
Yeah.
But what about for someone that's not a reseller? Is it still underrated because there's still good stuff in there? You just have to look?
You just have to look.
Okay. All right. Good answer. So, number 2, football. Overrated or underrated?
Is there like a neutral zone?
There's no neutrals. Are you neutral on...
Because it's not overrated or underrated.
Fun?
No, but that's funny. Football is underrated.
Okay.
Because everybody loves football. That's my... Even if you don't understand it, because I can tell you I don't understand all the things, but football season is just happy fall, y'all. It's happy fall, y'all. Everybody loves football. It's feel good. Take a nap and eat snacks and just... I love it.
Who's your favorite team?
The Giants.
The Giants? Why?
No. It used to be when so me and Ray have this joke that Eli Manning, like he hasn't played in how many years, but I just really liked Eli Manning a long time ago. And I was born in New York, so I'm like, oh, Giants. But I mean, I guess the Titans.
But Buffalo is closer to where you were born than the Giants.
So anywhere in New York. So, but Titans. And they won today. And Mateo wore his Titans jersey.
He did.
So we got to make sure he wears it from now on.
Yeah. All right. What is Jill saying over here?
Hi, Jill.
Jill is saying, I went to this one in your area, furnished my friend's apartment with the good stuff. The Goodwill.
Nice.
So football is the one with the
Valentine's.
ice skates. Right? Yeah, exactly. Football is the one with the ice skates. Brittany, you like hockey?
I like going to hockey games. It's hard to watch on TV because you lose the puck. Ow.
Sir, you need to settle down. We're going to put you in your crate.
We need a bone, guys. He's chewed through like his bones that keep him busy, and we need one.
He's just jealous. He's just being jealous right now.
All right, what's the next one?
The next one. Over and underrated eBay.
eBay. Underrated because you're immediately going to Amazon. You know?
Okay.
Or people like me are immediately going to Amazon because I don't really have an eBay account. And I don't need one because if I need something, I'm like, Ray, find this for me on eBay. But I would say it's underrated.
Why?
Because I don't really know why.
Well, you gotta give a reason.
I don't. It's just underrated to me because if I need something, I immediately go to Amazon.
So why would eBay be underrated?
Because you I'm saying you should go to eBay for things that you want.
Because they're usually cheaper?
Because they're cheaper instead of just going to Amazon or somewhere else to buy something full price. Especially if it's not something you have to have that's brand new or whatever. So.
Or things that are like, they don't make anymore or something like that. So.
Yeah.
So, buddy, you're really...
Like, I don't even know what to do. We could try to put him in the crate, but he might bark.
I know, right? We might put him in the crate. Do you need to go in your crate? Why don't you put him in the crate?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what he does.
Sorry, guys.
And then I'll read the chat.
Come on, Tig.
All right, let's see here. And thank you, everyone. I know this is a little bit different. And again, make sure you smash that like button. And yeah, good stuff. So the Goodwill, the Goodwill. Let's see here. Give him a chair. He's stealing the show. I know, right? He's being really needy right now. He's he's a jealous person or a jealous dog. I don't know, but let me know what is everybody. Let's see here. This is great. We love getting to know your family. Well, thank you so much, Angie. I appreciate that, especially my needy dog. Let's see if he'll be fine. All right, Britt. All right, next one, Brett.
All right, what is it?
Overrated, underrated, social media.
Both. It's overrated and underrated. Hi, guys. Woo! It's overrated because it's unnecessary a lot of times. And we spend way too much time. And I say we, that's everybody, including myself. So I'll be on Pinterest for hours and Ray's on TikTok for hours and then your family, if you're in group chats, your family sends you videos to watch and then if it's your birthday, it's like, did you get on Facebook and thank everybody that said happy birthday to you? You know? And then you gotta post stuff to be relevant. You don't have to. But it's like when you look at the pictures, like, oh, they did their Christmas pictures and this and that, and that's cute, and it's a lot. It's too much, really. It's nice to see.
Well, you really don't do anything.
I don't, guys. I don't get on social media. That's not true.
Well,
I get on Pinterest for recipes and different things, but I don't post until we go to the beach once a year. I usually post whatever we're eating. I say happy anniversary. Me and Ray take one photo that's like picture worthy or posting worthy.
But why don't you why is it that you don't like posting on social? Which I don't really do. It's like if it wasn't for what we're doing here, I would never really post anything on social media. Why aren't you like some of the girls and it's like, oh, so and so did this or little Johnny did that or
it's just time consuming. It steals a lot of time, and if you add up the hours and minutes, and I feel that way about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're intentionally going on there, it's like I'm gonna look and scroll, and you have like a limit. It's like I'm gonna get on here for 15 minutes to just kind of, take a break from my day or whatever that looks like, then I support that versus just like you're bored, so you're going to get on there and just waste time. Because there's always something you can be doing, like all the time. And I'm a firm believer, like if you have, working out and you could cook a meal or you can spend time with your spouse or whatever. There's too many things that you can do that are better than to just waste time doing that.
So what would you say for someone that's like...
Read a book.
Read a book. There you go.
Read a book.
There you go. For someone that's spent, like, right now, that's, like, thinking, man, I'm wasting a lot of time on social media. And maybe it's, like, affecting their, like, just their mental health. Just, like, especially, like, I mean, for a woman, I think it's a little harder than a man. But always comparing themselves to, like, people they went to high school with or the other girls at church or like someone that's thinking like that right now, what's a good thing that like you don't necessarily do that?
I say just get away from it. Just if it makes you have negative emotions and it's not good for your mental health, then put it away for a while. People are like, I'm taking a break from social media. I mean, you don't have to announce it on social media. That's not necessary. It's like, just do it.
It's so cringe.
It's stupid. Just do it. It's like, you know what? That's not good for me. Let me spend some more time doing things that like give me life, not steal from me. So, and that could be whatever it needs to be for you. So
I love it. Grams and Pop says TikTok is the new crack, but lose your eyesight instead of your teeth. Ooh, yeah. Bearded PokeTuber, what's up, man? Good to see you. We have Ping. Hello, Ray. And hello to your guest.
Hey, Ping.
This is my wife, Brittany Ping. Good to see you. All right, moving on, Brittany. Let's do Whatnot. Overrated, underrated, number 1, or number 5. Overrated, underrated. Whatnot.
Underrated.
Okay, how come?
Because I don't think too many people know about it. And if they do, they don't really know how to get into it.
Okay.
As far as like making purchases, well, I don't.
Okay.
But if you ask people, like me and people in my world, it's like, did you get on Whatnot? They're like, I've heard of it, but they don't really know anything about it. So I think it's still, as normal as it is for you and other people, it's still new.
Okay. So we need to go evangelize Whatnot a little better than what we're doing now for the masses.
I mean, it'll happen,
Yeah. So what about because this year, especially for us, Dustin and I and Tim, we've completely have switched our reselling strategy to Whatnot, just because it's a quick nickel, unless like a slow dime compared to eBay. So what have you seen that Whatnot is better than eBay, or just the difference in the two platforms and what it can do, what it cannot do, the pros and cons.
Yeah.
Especially seeing it from a person that's kind of like looking from the outside.
Yeah. It's just faster. It's clear and it moves items faster than eBay does. Because we have a lot of things in the garage still. And those things, a lot of them are on eBay. So even you're pulling items, right? From the garage to do and whatnot. So it's nice to be able to have that platform. So I think.
What do you think? You think that Whatnot is like a disruptor in the reselling space?
Not necessarily.
Okay, how come?
Because there's still items that you have that you want to sell for a certain price that are not auction worthy. So they should be on eBay.
Gotcha.
I feel like.
Gotcha.
But you can start the bidding high.
Yeah,
right?
But still, to your point, you're absolutely right. But the thing that we always, talk about Whatnot, I don't know what.
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
This dog is going crazy. The thing that we always talk about Whatnot is how quickly that we can move items, like Brittany was saying, and then the amount of money that you can get in at one time. Like 2 weeks ago, we sold net. We sold over $2,000 worth of items, and which is amazing to know that you can make $2,000 in a weekend just on one platform and only spend like a total of 4 hours total being on the show, shipping the show, prepping your items, all that stuff. And I think Whatnot is an absolute game changer in the industry. I mean, what other platform can you sell stuff in an hour and make like $1,000?
Correct.
You know what I mean? So I think it's awesome. I think it's Whatnot is amazing. Kathy says, "How long have you been married, and how did you meet?"
Hi, Kathy.
Great question.
We will be married 12
years.
12 years at the end of this month. And how did we meet?
How did we meet?
We met through a mutual friend back when I was in college, or we were in college.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually went to school, the same high school together, but I didn't know him in high school. And he didn't know me in high school. But Ray had the party house. So everybody would go to his house and they would do bonfires in the backyard. And I just remember being with one of my friends. And he's like, "Do you want to go to Ray's house?" I'm like, "Who's that?" "Okay, whatever. Just a party." And I don't think I even remember meeting you until like the second time I went to your house for the party. It's like, "Oh, that's Ray over there." It's like, "Oh, cool. Whatever, So we met at his house, and I didn't even know it was his house until like the second time. Because Ray was the party animal.
I still am the party animal.
No, you're not. No. You go to bed before me.
But then what?
Oh, and then, well, that's the short version. That's how we met.
That is how.
So, yeah. I mean, we could talk for days,
okay.
But we'll keep going.
We'll keep it going. So let's see. A few years ago, social media became literally toxic for me. I stepped away and came back from a different angle. See?
Good for you, junk monkey.
Yes, good for you. Yeah, because
that's what's up.
It can be tough. What's up, Amanda? Fireball Flippers. I met my husband at a bonfire party too.
Nuh-uh.
Those bonfires, man, especially
that's where
in the
true
South.
Love ignites.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay. All right. Ray was a party animal. LOL. I'm having a hard time envisioning that.
You right?
Why do you think? So tell him, Brit.
What'd you do, Ray?
I was just,
doing cake stands.
It was just a, different life, back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was young, and you played football.
Yeah.
He just got his friends. Some of his friends, they're wild, and so he was.
I mean, we're all wild.
Yeah.
We're all wild. Very, very wild. Very wild people. You don't like my hair, Brittany?
That's wild too.
What's up, Roman? Good to see you. Let's see here. Roman. Sorry if I skipped anybody. Kathy, I like the way the Guzzly Bears.
He guzzles beer.
Oh yes, people like that.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
I mean,
people pay us to drink beer.
Wow.
I met Mrs. Octopus at the beach. I was a catch.
Ah.
I like that. That's great. Let's see here. People are just saying hi to each other. But let's move it on. And again, guys, if you have any questions, please be free to ask. Next one up, conspiracy theories, Brittany. Overrated or underrated?
I mean, underrated.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory? What's mine that comes to mind? Flat Earth. 9/11. The moon landing.
None of those are like my favorite. Okay. I don't really have a favorite. It's just good to know that that what we see is not really what's going on all the time, and you got to know.
Allegedly.
Well, you got to know. You got to be smart enough to know that everything we're being told is not the all truth. It doesn't matter what you believe, even if some of it is or some of it's not. So we have to be smart enough to know that there's an agenda and there's more to the story. Just like the news. So, I mean,
right? Oh.
Like me and Ray don't even watch the news. We give it like 10 minutes. Like the weather.
It's so like agenda, propaganda, especially like the radio nowadays too.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, so underrated.
Underrated or overrated. Or wait, underrated, yes.
They're underrated because yes.
Yeah. Chapstick conspiracy theory, if you ask.
What's that one?
The chapstick? Yeah. How like chapstick actually dries out your lips?
Okay.
And so you just continue to buy chapstick. I believe that one.
I believe it. I don't even buy that brand.
Well, I mean any chapstick. Blistex, chapstick.
I believe it.
You believe it?
My lips are always chapped.
See, and I don't use chapstick, and my lips are never chapped. So my favorite is aliens built the pyramids. You don't. I think aliens built the pyramids.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're aliens, in my opinion, but they're big people, and
Okay.
only they weren't human, so
So you think something built the pyramids that was not human?
yes.
Okay.
So aliens, that's valid. Some kind of a hybrid something,
Gotcha.
a bigger species.
All right. Next one up, bubble mailers.
What?
A bubble mailer.
What we package the stuff in?
Yes.
What? That's fine. They're
Is
fine.
it overrated or underrated? I'm leaning towards something, Brittany.
Okay, let's just say they are underrated.
Okay. Why do you think bubble mailers are underrated?
Because you should have one in every color.
That's right. So, Brittany. So we do want to give a shout out to a new sponsor of the podcast, Brittany. And that's our good friends over at Giro Pack. So if you guys want bubble mailers and poly mailers, they have a lot of different varieties, and they also have gift boxes. So if you use the code NashvilleFlippers, you're going to receive 10% off your order. And they were nice enough to give us some products and give us a discount code. And they got everything.
That's actually fun. I will say that. Like pink and stuff. If you're mailing like a gift or something special, I would love to get a pink bubble mailer package.
Well, there you go.
With a Barbie bee sticker. Because I like Barbie.
There you go. So you guys go over to he's driving me nuts. GiroPack.com and use the code NashvilleFlippers. You'll get 10% off. I'm gonna try to quiet him down.
Okay. Hey guys.
Is he in the crate?
He's in the crate. If you guys have any suggestions for us and our puppy at this moment, please let us know. Me and Ray just had a conversation about how golden doodles are the most cutest, loviest dog you can get, but they are probably the most neediest. That's not a word. Those aren't words. The most needy, like if you watch TikTok videos, which I don't. Ray showed me one, and it was about a lady, and everything she did, this dog just follows. Like, it's crazy. I love him so much, but it helps when me and Ray can flip-flop him back and forth. So,
hopefully that'll quiet him down.
What'd you do? Give him more treats?
I gave him a cookie.
A dog cookie.
A dog cookie.
Okay.
Zero chill in the doodle. I know he's
and he's still a puppy, so we're and he's not fixed yet.
Mateo is just not used to you both in the office.
Yeah, little guy.
Yeah, he wants to be in the middle. Wrong. Your Yorkies are the cutest and the loviest.
Mm-hmm. I love the word because I was in here talking about I was saying words that weren't real. Anyone want a puppy? Okay. I think our puppy should play. That's what I think.
There you go. Next one up, Brett. Seinfeld.
Oh, underrated all day.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Seinfeld episode?
All of them.
Well,
Marble Rye. Let's just say Marble Rye because that one's great. Because that's the one with the beefarino, right? And
is that the same episode?
Yeah, because Kramer's taking the grandparents around the block while he's trying to get the bread up. We should watch that later.
So Brittany and I, we used to watch an episode every day before we went to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Which, if you haven't watched Seinfeld, you need to. I used to hate it, but then I got into it, and it's funny.
The writing is just so
the writing is spot on, and it's not anything you have to be in the mood for. You know, certain shows you're like, I need something this or something lighter. Like, you can just put it on and be happy and laugh. And laughter is medicine. It's the best thing you can do before you go to bed, for sure. That's what I say.
There you go. All right, let's see here. I think dorkies are the what? Doxies?
Maybe doxies.
I like Soup Nazi episode.
That's a good one.
I have 8 dogs in the house at the moment. 4 puppies. Their parents or my mother-in-law's too many. Wow, that's a lot of dogs. Seinfeld or The Office, top pick. Or Seinfeld. 100%. Seinfeld is funnier than The Office. There's more like meta
Yeah, and there's less characters. I mean, there's 4 main characters, and then you have extra characters that are come and go in the episodes. I don't need that many characters like The Office has. I'm invested in these 4, and it's better to me.
It's just a show about nothing.
Yeah, yeah, and it's not about anything.
Yeah.
Well, I guess The Office is. Wasn't really
the Office anything. has an arc where Pam and
yeah. I just didn't like
name?
The
Jim.
Office. I didn't like The Office because in 2020 when we were quarantined, you watched it every day, and I got so tired. Something. I know, but I didn't like it. You and Courtney, Courtney lived with us.
Yeah, yeah. Kramer not wanting to leave the shower.
Oh yeah.
Which one was that? Oh, the
where
one where
he's
he
like,
put the
he's like putting
the garbage disposal.
Yeah, he's like making a salad in there. It's disgusting.
It is a lot of
That's
dogs. Anyone need a pet junk monkey for a week or 2? Hey, we don't need any more dogs. We're good with the one that we have currently.
Right.
So, all right, number 9, Brittany, thermal printers.
Are we going into an ad?
What?
Or is there an ad for that?
No, there's not an ad for a thermal printer.
Because I was gonna say underrated no, but they're underrated, and because that's what we use to ship stuff. Yes, correct. You need a thermal printer, and that's not to like promote.
We're not selling anything.
Like, I don't think I would help you if you didn't have one.
Tell them how important a thermal printer is for reselling business.
Because otherwise you'd have to write or type everything, right?
Or print it on a regular printer.
It's just too easy. It's too easy, and once you have it, you wouldn't want to ship without it. It's just a click and the sticker, and it just peels off, and it's easy to load. The refills, it's good.
Yeah, just the labels, because it doesn't use any ink, because it's thermal. I don't necessarily know how it works. So the people that are listening, if you're still using a printer and cutting out a label.
Or folding it, and then the printer gets jammed, you have to put more paper in, and then you still have to put it in a thing to stick it. We do it at work with printers, and it's horrible.
You don't have a thermal printer at work?
No, we're not paying.
That would save a lot more money.
It would, and time.
Yeah.
So.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Let's see here. Not the dogs, me. Oh.
I like the yogurt episode. That's what he said.
Which one?
Where they were eating all the yogurt.
Oh,
and they were getting fat.
Weight. Yeah. Love my Dymo much quicker than my 8 legs. See? I love the octopus. The commitment.
Going strong.
The commitment to the octopus puns. So last one, Brittany. Video games, overrated, underrated. Which this was a segue to you talking about Animal Crossing.
Okay, I got you. I mean,
you love video games.
I do, but they can be overrated as well.
Okay, how come?
So I go both with that because they can just be not as good as so all the video games that have the storylines and they're really epic and long and the graphics are horrible. Those are overrated.
They're good graphics, but the people don't really necessarily look like people.
The people look terrible.
So they look bad.
So it looks bad. And then the stories are sometimes are just really dumb. What's that one game we played? It Takes Two.
Yes, that one's terrible.
Don't play that.
The story is terrible.
And the graphics and the story, I ain't got time for that. But good video games are underrated.
Give me your top 3 favorite video games of all time.
Tetris. Animal Crossing.
Okay.
And Mario Kart.
On
the Nintendo 64. Not the new one.
Not the new one? Mm-hmm. But what about, you say Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
What about Red Dead Redemption 2?
Red Dead Redemption was good. I don't play those games, but I watch Ray, and I'm very invested.
In the story.
In the story. And what's the other one? Tunic.
Tunic
was really good. With the little Foxy. He's so cute.
Tunic was good. Oh, okay. Just catching up on the chat. So, all right. So that concludes overrated, underrated.
What about Double Dash?
Double Dash for the GameCube.
That's a good one.
Yeah? But not better than Mario 64?
No.
But you Tetris.
Tetris all day. If any of you guys want to challenge me in Tetris, it's on.
There you have it, guys. I can beat you in Tetris.
No, he can't.
Yes, I can.
I let him win sometimes because it gets old.
Listen, you know what we need to do? We need to play Tetris on here one day.
Live.
Okay.
You're on. You're going
and
down.
you're gonna say like, "Oh, it's glitching. It's because it's on the computer." That's what you're gonna say.
No, he's scared, you guys. But I'll do it.
Okay. All right. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Thank you all for coming on. We really do appreciate it before our dog absolutely goes nuts. But anything else you want to say to the people, Brittany?
I'll set it up before you. No, I just really enjoyed being on here today. And meeting everybody, Junk Monkey and Disgruntled Octopus and Ping and Angie. And I don't know. This is fun. I'm glad you guys do it, and you guys are committed to the reselling.
Do you feel weird?
And...
Like, what do you think of like outsider perspective on reselling? Because it's like you're kind of like in, but you're still out. Does that make sense?
At first it was really nerdy for me to hear you be on here, like the Monday night drafts. Do they know about that?
Yeah, they know about that.
Okay. But it's just fun. You got to do something that you enjoy.
But what about the reselling aspect of it? Because I always like to talk about reselling, not necessarily like the YouTube or content creation.
Oh, okay.
Like, how does it, like, someone from the outside looking in and just kind of figuring out, like, people sell other people's junk from garage sales and they can make, like, hundreds and thousands of dollars. Just like that perspective.
I think people know that.
I'm going to let them out of this.
People know that.
Do they?
Yeah.
What about people on TikTok calling us thieves?
Oh, because you steal from the poor people?
Yeah.
They're just uneducated. Right, guys? I don't know. I just feel like people don't know. They just don't know. Because even to say you make money, it's like, oh, I can make money and do it too. But it's like you can't because it's work. There's more to it than people think. That's why only certain people do it and do it well. So that's what I say about it.
All right. Let's see here. Let's see what the people have to say. And again, guys, if you have any more other questions, Jill and I have decided we were planning a trip to Nashville this fall. Just hanging out with Ray and Brittany. Hey, we'll be here. That'll be fun. That would be fun for sure. So this is why he's so spoiled.
I love him.
So we will love meeting you finally. Yes, that'll be great.
We can eat some hot chicken.
Hot chicken.
Woo! Are you okay?
over here like RKOing my dog.
He's okay, guys. He's tough. Sorry, honey.
So, do they know about that? LOL. Let's see here. We know about that. What'd you say? We're resellers. We're not poor. We are the poor people. He's a puppy. Yeah.
Question mark.
No.
That's what we said. And he was supposed to be 35 pounds, and or the vet said he's probably just going to be 35. And he's probably sitting on 42 right now, with all his hair. And I think he's done growing. I say that, and then his legs are a little longer.
Yeah. But we used to have a Saint Bernard.
So he's small. He's small.
So he's small compared to our other dog. So, but yeah, Brittany, thank you so much for coming on. What else do you have to say to the people? You want to leave them with like
words of wisdom, like Dustin does?
Does Dustin do that?
Or something? No, somebody. I thought he did. Words of wisdom.
Give him some words of wisdom, Brett.
Let's see. What I got for you? What did we discuss today? Okay, we talked about social media for a while, and it being toxic to you. I just challenge you guys this week to set some small goals for yourself that fill you up, not just something outside of work. Things that make you feel good, whether it's cooking or reading or sitting in silence, which is very good, by the way. Drawing, doodling, painting, just whatever you enjoy, make time for yourself to do that this week.
What if people enjoy scrolling through TikTok? Is that not good enough?
No.
It's counterproductive?
Yeah, they don't enjoy it. It's by default. Social media is a default mode, and you can enjoy it, because that's what you're doing, but that's not intentional. It's, you know what I'm saying? Find something intentional to do that you enjoy with you and your loved ones, and invest time into things that make you happy and that are good for you. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, so that you can have something else than being drained by other people's thoughts and their photographs and their things. Do things that fill you. Like, you take time for you. And
What fills you up?
my family, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And just making sure that I set small goals and accomplish them. Like exercise and eating right and doing my best. Nobody's perfect, but you gotta try.
There you go. There you go. Great words of wisdom, Brittany. So let's say what the people are saying. Lurker enjoyed the show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone that's listening but not commenting. We do appreciate that for sure. So, tip of the week. Oh, Dustin's tip of the week.
Oh, Dustin's tip of the week.
Yes,
that's what it is.
yeah, there you go.
What does Dustin say? What kind of stuff does he say? Oh, it has to do with the reselling.
Yeah, or whatever.
Oh, okay.
He's going on. Have a great week. It was nice meeting your wife. Thank you so much, Ping. Yes, agreed, says Jill. And sitting still and quiet is my greatest luxury.
Yes. Amen to that. It's so good.
Spend more time with the family. Thank
I'm with you,
Kathy.
junk monkey.
Yeah, family to me and Brittany it's probably number 2 on the most important priority list for sure. So happy the mystery guest was Brittany. Hope to see you in the show maybe more times in the future.
Yes, I hope
I know
to
that
be here.
Brittany will be doing a whatnot at some point when we get back from our vacation, and we got to find a good topic for you to do on the reseller drafts.
Oh yeah, the draft. I want to do a draft. We came up with some funny things. I think at one point.
So that'll be
what
fun.
do we say? Smells.
Oh yeah. Well, smells. Worst.
Yeah, the worst smells.
Worst smells. $4,000, little ones under the age of 3, and the husband's silence is a gold sometime. Oh, oh, that's fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4 little ones under the age of 3. Yeah,
that
sounds
fun.
like fun. So, thank you all so much for joining us this Sunday evening.
Thank you, and thank you for being patient with us.
With this dog.
With this little guy. So,
all right. Like always, my name is Ray.
My name is Brittany, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Don't look at me. Look at
Catch you on the flip side.
See y'all, and God bless. Peace.